Late Night with the Devil was hands down one of the best films I saw last year. It's an international co-production between Australia, the UAE, and the US, and it really knows how to grab your attention. Set in 1977, the film plays out like a fake documentary, showing the final episode of a late-night talk show. According to the story, this episode was never aired again, and we're supposedly watching the live broadcast of that night's shocking events. The host, Jack, used to have a successful show, but by this point, his ratings have dropped. He and his wife were once a well-known couple in the media, but her death from cancer has shaken him. As the show goes on, we dive into some of the theories surrounding her death. For a Halloween special, Jack invites a bizarre mix of guests, a psychic medium, a former magician who's now a skeptic, a parapsychologist, and her 13-year-old patient who seems to be possessed by a demon. As the show progresses, things get increasingly strange. What starts off looking like it could be fake turns into some truly bizarre moments, like a giant worm coming out of someone's stomach. The behind-the-scenes footage in black and white gives us a glimpse into what the audience doesn't see and shows how things behind the scenes are unraveling. I've got to mention, though, the special effects toward the end were a little disappointing. They felt cheap and kind of pulled me out of the creepy vibe that had been building. It was hard not to notice how fake they looked. The film does a great job with nostalgia, especially early on. From the fashion and music to the retro font and set design, it really captures the vibe of the 70s. If you love that era and horror, you're going to enjoy this a lot. The standout performance was from the possessed girl. Every time she appeared on screen, she was seriously unsettling even when she was just sitting there doing nothing. There's a moment when Jack convinces the parapsychologist to let the girl get possessed live on air, promising it'll only be for a few seconds. Of course, that doesn't go well. Overall, I really enjoyed Late Night with the Devil. The only downside was the cheap effects near the end, but that doesn't take away from all the great stuff that came before it.